I never actually took the time to look at the pancake elytra, and it looks actually really good. Also, hi, we're gonna work on things today. We're gonna work on trying to get the Sniffer a nice little ranch farm here with a nice little rustic looking house. And welcome to my Minecraft guide, where I've actually never got the torch flower or the pitcher plant in Minecraft, so this is gonna be a first. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is build a 5 tall base here, and we're just gonna do a nice basic rustic house to have the little ranch for the Sniffers, because, you know, I wanna be able to get like the ancient flowers and stuff like that, so that's what we're doing. Okay. So off camera, I was kind of practicing with my trident, and I accidentally hit this iron golem from the village. This is awkward. This is really awkward. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to like actually try to kill you. I was just testing if it was a thunderstorm, my guy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Okay. Oh, thank gosh. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is strip all these logs and then add some variation into the cobblestone, such as like stone bricks, maybe some andesite and the mossy variations of the stone bricks and the cobblestone itself. I need to go get some moss or vines. Vines work too. There's no better time for a shameless plug than at the beginning of a video. In case you didn't know, I do live streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday around like noon Eastern time. And our latest project is working on building a nether hub out of a nether fortress. So I've already got this section done. I want to do it to the rest of the nether. So I've already got a decent bit of this hallway done, but now I want to do this to the rest of the fortress. So yeah, feel free to come join those live streams again Monday, Wednesday, and Friday around noon, and then Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays around 1 a.m. Eastern time. Yes, I stream in the middle of the night. Okay, now that I variated this a little bit, we're going to go ahead and use iron bars for the windows on the bottom floor, just because it feels rustic enough. I mean, why wouldn't you? And spruce doors make the perfect rustic door. And what I'm doing for the second floor is going up 5 blocks high as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're just going to kind of mimic the same thing we did on the bottom here. You know, I'm gonna put the second floor on this so I can actively like walk around. It'll make it easier to build that. And outside of spruce, the next best like rustic looking wood is definitely jungle. And what we're gonna do here is just replace some of the diorite that I've placed with polished diorite. You know, one of the most simple things you can do when it comes to adding like just detail and depth to your build is using stairs to wall off the windows. You just get a little effect like that. It's very simple, but very effective. Okay, now what I wanna go ahead and do on the top of these logs is place down upside down stairs. We will also place them above the stair here, but I want to do that later. First things first, along the diorite here, I want to go ahead and place down campfires, because they just look really nice when it comes to being like logged off, looking like logs across the thing. I don't know how to phrase that. Good thing my axe has silk touch. Okay, and what I want to do is underneath the campfires, we're going to place trapdoors, as well as in between the campfires right there. And underneath that trapdoor is where we'll place the stair. Oh, how I need to go get some more spruce trees because I'm completely out of logs. Okay, and what we're going to go ahead and do is just align the stairs here all the way up to the top of these things, and it just gives us that detail that I need on here. Okay, and to make this look like it's going into the ground, we're placing down stairs right here. I am also lining the underneath of these stairs and the top of these stairs with trapdoors. I'm trying to do the same thing up here. I just need to figure out what I want to do with these corners. Okay, for the roof, I'm thinking let's go ahead and place down a stair there. We'll put a trapdoor on the side of it and bring out 2 logs here and here. Normally, I'm a big advocate for building in creative before building in survival, which I did that for part of this build, just not the entire build. So am I slightly winging it? Yes. Will it turn out fine? We will see. So I have an idea for what I want to do with the roof. I'm just not 100% sold on it because roofs are hard. I think it works. I think it's fine. And of course, I'm going to repeat these beams along this log here. And then over here, I'll just do it on this log and then that log. If that made any sense in the slightest. I don't like it. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I don't know what else to do here. I guess we can turn this into a little balcony. I think it's better than nothing. Although I do need to figure out the up and down for it. Okay, I'm not completely done with how I want to detail this, but I really got to get moving on to what I want to talk about with the Sniffers. Same thing for the inside of the house. I've worked on building this long enough. I want to be able to get this episode out in a reasonable fashion. So join me in my live streams next week, where we'll both work on our nether fortress hub thing, as well as work on detailing and decorating the inside of this house, and also finish the details on the outside. For our Sniffers, I want to give them a decent area that they can roam, so that way they can look up for the ancient seeds and pitcher pods, I think are what the other thing is that they can get. And you want to give them a big space because they can remember up to 20 spaces of where they've sniffed. I think this is a big enough area for the Sniffers. Let's get them in here. And something I'm going to do at some point is line the bottom of this with a minecart and hopper. Again, live stream anyone. That way I can go ahead and collect the ancient seeds and the pitcher pods that these guys will pop out. Oh, this guy's actually going into the ground. Let's see what he pulls out. And what was it? The torch flower seeds. That's what it's called. Yeah, so now that this guy dug, I think it was on this block. Ooh, I really thought I hit him for a second. Since he dug on this block, he can no longer dig there until after 20 more digs. So yeah, we'll let them chill and do their thing. After you get both the pitcher pod and the torch flower seeds from the sniffers, you can go ahead and plant both of them on farmland. And of course, you can bone meal these like you can any other plant. And then yeah, this is the torch flower fully grown. This is the pitcher pot plant thing being fully grown. And then you get your, what's it called? Hold on. The pitcher plant and the torch flower, and now you can just go through and use them as decoration. Although they don't drop seeds when you break them, so you can only strictly get them from the sniffer, making them the most painful plants to get in the game. But hey, there you go, now we got them. So let me know what you thought of today's episode. Did you like how much building I showed? Would you like me to show more? Would you like me to show less? Are you going to join the live stream when I finish this area? With that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Check out the video on the screen. YouTube thinks you'll like it, and have a nice day.